then, Stephen.
Goodbye, lads. Just sending the blood now, pal.
Testing. Steve's not actually broadcasting, Mike. Oh, he is now, yeah. Morning. Morning, all. Much anticipated game here between Red Dead Steve and Ian the Butcher Preece. Ian Preece to break. It's not a bad break off. Alongside me I got Shaman FC.
Yeah, very much looking forward to this game, I'll be honest.
Yes, it's an interesting one on paper. Ian in his first Premier League game. Steve had a good season last season.
Oh, I tell you what.
That's a loose one.
Very loose one from Stephen there. And it's a great opportunity here for
the Butcher.
For the Butcherine, yeah.
Not even he's going to slice the ham from here, Matt, I wouldn't think. Although I wouldn't rule it out. Wow. Steve's normally excellent at those pack safety shots. I mean, off the cush, but he just seemed to overplay it. Great chance here for Ian. Let's see how confident he's feeling. Yep, straight in the pack.
Beautiful.
It's a great shot. That's a great shot. Well, I mean, the only positive here for Steve is that if Preece misses a ball, they're all open. So he'd be hoping for that mistake.
Oh, 100%, 100%. You know, we all sit here now and again and say, you know, from here, a Premier League player, Championship, you know, even, you know, to an extent, a League One player should be clearing up.
Well, we've seen them go wrong, Matt, and, you know, we've been on the receiving end ourselves many times of it, yeah? It only takes that one bad shot. But the way the balls are spread there, we'll see Preece is a heavy favourite already for the frame. Obviously 4 frames this morning. Point for each frame. Nothing comes off if you lose a frame. And an extra 2,000 on the ranking for Century and 4,000 obviously for that covered in 147. And that's even at this early stage.
Oh, 100%. I think Stephen was quite aggressive with that first safety shot to go into the pack there. I think he should have played it maybe a little more without the pace. You know what I mean? I think he's gone a bit too much into it.
I'd play Steve no end of times, you know, and left him a difficult shot for break off. He's normally very good at just nesting on the pack. You know, not directly, not a roll up, you know, off the two cushions perhaps. But this would be some start, Matt, if we get a maxi in the first Premier game of the season, in the first frame.
Oh, 100%.
Just moved a few reds there. Surprised at that. But it's still nice. Of course, Preece had a maxi in the Wash Open last season, so it's nothing new to him. Capable of it. How many maxis do you think the leagues will see this season, Matt?
I'm gonna go for a good 7. I'm gonna go for 7, mate. 7, 8.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be a fair few, mate. I think, listen, you play your first season. Your first season is always getting to know your opponents and who you're going to come up against. Now, obviously,
Sure.
that would be different in a cup game because there's people in different leagues and stuff. But when it comes to actual league play, as long as you haven't been relegated, and I think pretty much all the leagues are the same apart from yourself going up this season, and obviously the newcomers. But there's going to be people or individuals in each league you've played before, and how confident are you to go on and take on that 147?
I hear you. Very well put. I mean, the correct way to play really is how what people say, about getting over the finish line for the frame. I personally, and I'm sure many in the group, I've lost many a frame chasing a silly maxi. Do you mean? Part of life, I think. It just becomes natural. Some people don't pay any attention to them, which is absolutely fine. We all play different. We all think different.
Needs I tell you what, it needs a good shot to go back
Yeah,
down
I think
to the black here.
I don't think he came high enough on that red that he wanted.
Yeah,
He'd
I
be on
think
a
he
choice
wanted
of
to
2 or
play
3 reds.
quite straight. Do you know what I mean? I think that's how he wanted to play it there.
So we got
Or just get an
if he's
angle.
struggling to get back on the black here, he's got a decision to make whether to go for the frame or. What would you do here, Matt? If you're struggling for the black, just take the frame.
Yeah, I probably would.
See,
I mean, he's
he's
gone
tried to
for the
flick off.
black,
He's tried to
and
flick off the red there. I mean, brave shot. You could argue maybe a little bit unfortunate.
I would say so. And obviously, it's hard for us because, like I said, we're watching, But from that angle, it
See,
looks like he's only got the black here. I
well,
don't think he has got a shot on that yellow. I could be wrong.
shows a bit of confidence, though.
But as we've seen in friendlies and stuff, obviously it's not a black you would take on, but both
Oh,
of us
not ideally, no, but
have done fantastic shots on
the
on
problem
on.
Ian's got here as well is very difficult to get the white safe. So if he's going to take the black on, he's going to have to be fully committed.
I know we say this a lot, but if I'm honest, in a situation like this, I think I'd ham the black, and I'd be looking to be getting back up towards that yellow and brown.
Yeah,
And
but if you
you're
don't play
probably
it
going to
right,
need
then
a bit of luck. Yeah, well, that's it. It's a bit of luck. You
that's
stuck it
unlucky.
on. Yeah, unlucky.
Never easy them shots. So bit of bad luck there for Ian, and just what we was talking about, he seemed to risk everything there to get on the black, to continue for the maxi when there was other options on, but admire the bravery in a way. But it may end up costing him. I think Steve would be very relieved to be having another visit to the table with the Reds the way they are. 49 the lead. Is that going to be enough?
No,
Wow.
but he's knuckled on that thing, and he's
He's
left
on
the
the
shot.
black though.
He is on the black.
Didn't look
Quite
right first of
fortunate
all.
there. Yeah, quite fortunate, I'll be honest.
Don't think that's what he played, because no way would Steve have that cue ball going towards that white. The cue ball going towards the pocket rather. I've got to say though, Matt, this is a great chance.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I think now for Stephen, there's nothing there to go for like a maxi. I think it's a
No, no.
case of you just
Got to
clear up, you get
concentrate.
the table done, and you take it one, you go 1-0 up.
And Ian being positive and trying to get the maxi could end up costing him this first frame.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. Great pot.
I think when Ian was in that
It's a
break,
beautiful red.
on the break, the way the Reds split, I think Steve would have feared the worst for the first frame, but be a relieved man. Looking to get the pink back on the spot.
The problem is, playing with this shot here. It's now going to put the pink on the spot, and it's going to put the pink and black quite close together. So this next shot.
But I think they both go.
Yeah, they should both pass each other. Correct.
So this pot into the right.
Oh, he'd be very relieved to even be back at the table. We all know the importance of the first frame. A couple of nice wins for you, SC Matt. On your return to League Snooker?
No, most definitely. It was nice to get some game time yesterday, back in the league.
That's it. If that had been more tricky, he might have wanted.
I think he's looking at this red. This red is not easy by the imaginable.
Seeing these wobble.
You literally have to play.
Got to play this well.
Yep.
He has done.
Yeah, great.
Perfect.
And he's got the shot on the pink as well, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah. Just all a bit of concentration this now. You haven't really got much to do. The way the balls are split.
Yeah. I think when you haven't played league snooker for a while, there's always a bit of nerve. So I think yesterday it proved. Not yesterday, sorry, my first game on Monday against Milne. It was a cracking game. It could have gone either way. Fortunately enough, I won 3-1. But on another day, Milne could have made it 2-2, or he could have gone and won 3-1 himself. But just building on that confidence now, and hopefully, we see what happens the rest of the season.
It was a good game. Yeah, it's a good composure by Steve. He's just mopping it up. Nothing risky, nothing silly. Still 15 behind though. As you saw with Ian, he just needs that one slight error. I'll be honest, I'll be very surprised if Steve broke down from here though.
100%. Yeah. You'd have to see that the form Stephen's been in
sure.
Tournaments and previous seasons. And
tell me about it. Welsh Open final.
yeah. You'd expect from here for him to just start getting used to the table a bit more. Have a good couple of shots and stuff, and
It's Black will leave him trailing by 1. That's all. Good shot. So it looks like he's going to recover from that safety shot, which gave Ian a great chance.
What a wonderful pot.
I mean, it was such a brave shot by Ian to try and flick off the red and come back down to the black. I think if he could play that shot again, he might have taken a different route.
Well, he's fought his way back into this frame, and he's on a real roll here.
But had it paid off, obviously he could be sat here now clearing it for a max. So
100%. I think the unlucky bit for Ian there was the fact that he had no other shot apart from the black. So
yes.
it was, as we would say, it's shit or bust. And and I apologise for the language there, but it's what we
Having
would
said
say.
that, Matt, he did create his own problem here by playing for the black.
Yeah.
There was other options, so I was a bit surprised at that, but I also think it's a good sign of confidence. I mean, I've done that myself so many times, chasing a maxi. Just lost a frame over it, and it's not the end of the world, obviously, but the purist would say, well, no, you should get the frame in the bag, but I think I might try the same. I'll be honest, I think I might try the same as Ian there.
I think anyone would, yeah.
I don't
trying
know.
to get that flick off the
I
red.
can think of some players who definitely wouldn't, but in all honesty, would I have done the same as he? Probably. If I'm going to be honest, because a maxi is special, but then you get the purist saying, well, was it worth losing the frame? Which it probably wasn't, but it all depends what you're looking to do, doesn't it? I mean, I have to say, mind, it's been a great clearance by Stephen.
Yeah, great clearance indeed.
So settle him down, okay, he didn't have much to do, but he's never once looked out of position or anything. He also be a good 79 clearance. So, a great first frame.
Yeah, great first frame, and Steve goes 1-0 up. Ian's still well in this, Ian's obviously shown straight away how capable he is of, being able to, make the breaks and stuff.
Well, he's had a maxi in the Welsh Open.
Stephen's just overcut that. He has left a tempter.
Very difficult to control the white from there.
But this is
Can't
it.
avoid the pack.
With the red being so close to the pack, you've got no choice. But if you are going to take this on, you've
got to be committed.
Yeah, got to be committed.
But it could be a long sit down. If you miss it, it could be just put the controller on the table and sip your coffee time. Do you mean? Well, Ian's taking it on. He's obviously very confident. Oh, what a shot!
That's a great shot as well.
He's obviously very confident this morning.
Yeah. I think
I mean, not only the pot is good there, but the cue ball is excellent. Wow.
And again, Ian's on for max. Is this redemption? Well, is that how he looks at it? Is it?
It's a long way to call that until you get the split. But yeah, I can see what you're saying. That's probably what he's manoeuvring towards.
Yeah, he's got a couple of loose reds in that to play with as well.
Great pot.
That's a great shot, yeah. Now, is this the shot? Is this where he goes into the pack?
He kind of forced to play that shot because I think he left himself a bit high on the cushion one, which would have been very difficult. So, good recovery. But I think this is the perfect angle for the split. Obviously, with a split, you need a bit of luck.
We do. And yeah, for anybody
this season
who's
already,
watching
on
also,
the games that we stream, we've seen people a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, anybody
that
who is
good
watching,
to me.
This is the PlayStation 4 Snooker 19 League 22. We do have another game coming up for you tonight, guys. It is Andrew Hale versus Steve, funnily enough, and that will be streamed on the PS4 Snooker 19 League 22 YouTube, I believe.
Yeah, it's a 147 snooker.
147 snooker, I do apologise.
No, it's fine. It's all good.
But yeah, we're... He's left that a bit
slightly more trickier than he would have liked.
However, I mean,
if he plays this committed, he could go into those 4 reds with a bunch of
yeah. Goes into the 4 reds and As long as he's on a red, he should be perfectly fine here.
But that first ready pod, you know, the cue ball control was excellent.
Very well played.
Just shows the value of a good break-off shot. Good shot. This is a good shot. He's fine. Just got a bit of a bunch of reds here again, no, but plenty of time to deal with them. Oh, I tell you what, Matt, it's a bit cold in this commentary box this morning, isn't it?
Oh, I tell you what, yeah. They could have put the heating on at least, you know.
I know, something to do with energy bills or something. Didn't even get a cup of tea off Ethel this morning when we arrived. Cutbacks. And there's only one chair.
I know, yeah.
So in about 5 minutes, it's my turn to sit down, surely.
No problem, mate, no problem whatsoever.
One chair. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Great shot.
Now then. With the break on 25, I'm already thinking this looks good.
The great thing is with how the balls are as well, no, the Reds especially, there's no need for him to be going into the pack.
No.
He can just play around the pack.
There's one red just below the pink.
Below the pink,
I'm not sure if that goes in the middle.
Yeah, I think that's the only one what could cause a bit of trouble at the moment.
Well, the red he's going to get here, rid of here, I assume, which I would think would be the one just north to the right of the black. Yeah, this one here. That frees up quite a few reds over that side now. Depends which route he goes. But this looks good. And I've got to say, Steve haven't really done much wrong other than break off. But just shows how important that break off shot is. To try and leave nothing, and yeah, that's perfect. So both players looking good. This first up,
It's such a difficult break off as well, you know. Obviously, I do the same break off, and you know, if you hit it perfect, you know, your opponent's in a lot of trouble. But it normally brings out that red as a tempter, and it all depends. You know, sometimes that red could have been a bit closer to the pack, and I think he might not have took it on.
He's probably keeping the perfect break off for tonight.
Yeah, yes, yeah, definitely, yeah.
But having said that, I'm not so sure I would have taken that red on, if I'm being brutally honest. Particularly 1-0 down, because it was difficult to control the white, but I've got to say he did that perfect. No luck involved there, it was just a great shot. Don't forget, if there is anyone watching, if you do play a great shot or whatever, if you send the clip to Steve, he's looking to put a compilation together for this season. Oh, just gone a bit near the cush.
Yes, yeah. And
He's
again,
okay.
you know, it's quite hard to see from the TV. I think he has got a bit of a nice angle.
I think there's a slight angle, yeah.
So it should be okay here.
I reckon that red just below the pink does go in one of the right hand middle pocket, perhaps.
Yeah, I think from it's very hard to see. Like I said, you know, it's a great shot. I mean,
can you get on the black?
Yeah. If I'm honest, I think he's played for the red into the middle there.
It's a difficult
And
shot.
I think he's just overhit it. I think he wanted to be a bit more straighter again.
Yeah.
And we said this last time, and you know.
Oh, he slipped off the red, and this time he's worked out. That's brilliant. Shot Ian. He's just brought another red into a difficult position over that one just below the pink. So still a little bit of work to do, but a break of 57 so far. It's a good shot.
Yeah. And he's got a nice
Looking
angle
good.
to come back down for the black as well again.
Good composure, yeah, nice pace.
Got a couple of reds he could go for here. Two, I'd say. I think he'll go for the red closest to the pink on the left hand side. Or, you know, if we're feeling confident, he could go for the red. What's just loose below the pink, more to the right hand side. And he's gone for the shot I thought he would have.
I think the only thing was he couldn't avoid the other red then, so
Okay.
he's back in prime position here anyway. Well, this would be a way to announce your arrival in the Premier League.
As long as he's not too straight on that black, he should be
I think he's got an angle there, I think.
perfect fine, yeah.
No, he was straighter than I thought. Well observed, Matthew.
I think he should be alright. I think, well, how does he get back on the black? He's got to go for the red in the middle.
I think I go for the red in the middle and deep screw. That's the shot I would play, but that's providing he can get back past the pink. This would be interesting. It's on 72. No, he's got a different route and he played that very well. That's a great shot. Now he's got two problem balls below the pink. So he's going to need a slight bit of good fortune when he...
Do you think he goes for the red off the cushion here? Like the black into the red and try through that red? I think he's got the angle for it.
I think that red's just off the cush as well, so if he left it on the cush, he'd have a natural angle to come up for the black. He's gone the other way. Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, the frame's secured anyway, so not real much of a risk to this. Even if he did miss, it'd be difficult, I think, Steve, to get the snookers required. This has been an excellent break, I've got to be fair. Just went slightly wrong. Gone for the long red. That's a great shot. Wow. What does he do here? Does he cannon into those two reds? And hope for the best? I think I'd be tempted.
I think that's the only shot he's got here, mate, if I'm honest.
I think that's what he played, if I'm going to be honest. He's going to need a little bit of luck here, but... And he's got it.
Great shot.
I mean, I can't hear the crowd, but surely there's a round of applause for that. That's perfection. Well, this has been an excellent break. Good standard match so far. I think I'm correct in saying just 3 visits to the table, as in break-wise. And a 49 from Ian. Excellent clearance from Steve to take the first frame, and now this. Some standard. He's alright. The way he's played that, I'm wondering if he's deliberately played it high like that to move that red. It's a possibility, because he'd be unlucky not to be on one of those ones above the black.
That, or like you said again, he tries netting in the white towards the cushion. He has the angle then to come back.
I think he played the move. I'm not sure actually now. I'd like to see that again. I can't believe he missed the red on the cushion if he played that, so I'm going to say he played position.
I think from that shot, I'll be honest, I think he did. I think he went for the nudge on that red. And he's maybe just overhit it, but you know, it's still a great shot to be on another red.
Well,
he's not in trouble.
He's being intelligent, you're right.
What a century that is.
And he knocks the black in. Great shot. Got a bit of a difficult red to come back down for the black here, but I would assume he would play this with better right hand side spin, bounce off that cushion, get an angle for that black.
Well, he's looking at potting this.
Yeah, that's how I would see it. I think he will play with the right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he hasn't.
Oh,
Oh,
just a little bit short. Even if he pots his black, which would be a great shot. I can't see him get on the red. Oh,
it's
but you never know.
it's hope here in it. It's
Absolutely.
the black goes. You want
I mean, the
as
black's
much
a tough
power. If
ask.
I'm honest, you want to go up and down. And
Or does he take the pin? Good. There's no benefit really. What a shame.
yeah, it is, mate. Yeah.
Oh,
It's gone for
good
it.
effort.
Mark Williams, 105.
So we've nearly had 2 maximum breaks from Ian in the first couple of frames. Steve playing on, 70 behind.
Frame, Mark Williams.
Surely not. No,
No,
it's conceded.
I think he's trying to stop the game from crashing. That's all, which it does, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So there we go. We're all square again, one each. Interesting.
I think the only thing
This is
Ian
a
could have
huge
done
frame.
there, and it's the same shot I would have done on that red, and I have done it before myself, and I'm not saying that I'm correct, but a lot of right hand spin to come off that cushion to then bounce back towards the black.
Mm-hmm.
But I still 105. Listen, it's a century. That's two. Is it two?
Absolutely. Absolutely, mate. Just a shame, that we haven't seen the Maxine 2 attempts at the moment, but I think we're getting a bit greedy. Still 2 excellent breaks.
I think for them both, and I think I spoke to. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it here. This could be a free ball. I think
Oh,
it is.
I'm sure Rainy Lamb will be on the blower and tell us. It's got to be a free ball, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's asked his opponent to play from this position.
What's happening here? It's not. It's not giving the free ball. Can't have.
That's why. That's why he can see enough past the.
Okay. All good. Because I was going to say, I can't believe for a second that Ian wouldn't have taken the free ball there.
Let's knock off that. That's a great shot. Fantastic shot. He hasn't got the snooker quite, I don't think. I think he can still see the right hand side of that park.
So Ian's break was. What was Ian's break there, Matt?
105. Was that 105?
Yeah.
That's an excellent shot.
But yeah, from conversation we had before, I think a lot of people actually play with the mentality of trying to get um, 2 wins on the board. If you can take a lead of 2-0, you're walking out of there as a draw at minimum.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not so much the draw because you don't get a point for a draw. You get 2
Yes, of
because
course.
ultimately it's 2-all, which is a real game changer. I mean, if you beat somebody 3-1, you get 3, so you've only dropped the 1 frame on them, obviously. Do you mean even by drawing? So I think this system is interesting. I mean, if you said to everyone, best of 5, 3 points, and one, whatever, 3 points for the win, blah blah blah. I think a lot of people would just give up if you were 2-0 down mentally. But I think this just keeps you on your toes. Even that last frame, even if you're 3-0 down, it's worth winning.
It's a nice shot again by Stephen.
It's a great shot, great pace.
Up on the cushion.
This is going to be an interesting final 2 frames, I fancy. A clever shot, just using the black, take the pace out of the red.
Yeah, and Stephen now's just got to be careful of not knocking that red onto the black,
Sure.
from the black.
I don't
It
think
should be
Ian meant
okay.
to play the black there, but he was using the black to take that pace out of the red so it didn't travel the pocket, but you can see what he's trying to play there, but it's just not quite hard enough.
Oh,
Not quite.
yeah, just a
Oh.
little flick off there, the green there.
So there's a chance here for Ian to put Steve in a bit of bother. Not necessarily with a snooker either.
It's gone for that shot as well. It's looking nice.
It's looking
It's
good.
a great shot. It's
It's a good
unlucky
effort.
actually that.
What an effort that was. I think he might
He
be
has got
snookered
it.
slightly. It's a great shot. Now then, these, I've seen these go wrong so many times. Wow.
That's a really good escape and a great result.
I think it's his only option there, if I'm honest.
No, there's nothing wrong with that shot. That's a very, very good shot. I mean, the green was stopping any two-cushion escape. It's a good shot by Ian in the first place, mind. A fraction less pace, and I mean a fraction. He couldn't have played this way of shot, and he'd have been in all kinds of trouble. He's done well to play that and get out of it. Yeah, good cue ball. Very good cue ball. That's a great shot. No snooker, obviously, but
That
it's
red
limited.
does go though.
Well,
I mean, it's a shot to nothing, of course. You know, you're not.
absolutely. But I can assure you, I play Steve enough to know that he's very, very good at these.
That was no more than a half chance, but he made it look simple. Great stuff.
He's had a go at it.
Oh,
Oh,
great
what a
shot!
shot!
Fantastic.
What a shot! Has he got an angle on the brain? I think he might have. Now, can he get on this red by the black, or? Be interested to see which way he goes, yeah?
Oh, but it's got a loose red at the bottom as well.
He's got a choice of two.
Yeah. Has he got the pace? He should have.
I think he might just be okay. He is. Now, personally, I would have gone down for that red down the bottom. Just left a perfect angle on the black to get it for this red next shot. If you know what I mean. This is interesting. Let's see what he's trying to do here.
Maybe just threw that black a little bit. Yeah, he went for the nudge on the black to pull it over the
I'm
cushion.
very, very surprised at that shot. Personally, off the brown, I would have gone for that red by the black. Could always then have played the red, got the black in, and obviously got it for that red to the bottom of the pack. Now he could be end the break. Well, I think he's trying to go into the pack here. This is very risky. Very brave shot. And he's missed the brown.
Rattled, yeah.
That could be disaster.
I don't know. I think he's got
Oh,
away
has he
with
got
it.
away with that?
He has, yeah.
Oh, that was a good brown to miss if he had.
Unless Ian can see if he can see past that red. There's a red what goes into the middle there.
Interesting. Oh, that could have been a lot worse. For me, I think the shot selection was wrong on the Prem Rd shot.
I don't think he had the angle, to be honest, to go from the blue to the pack.
Oh, no, from the brown, from the first pot. When he had that red next to the black,
Yeah,
and then he had that
he
one.
should have gone for
I honestly think he played on the wrong red. But then we're all different.
I think if he had a better angle on that red, I think you underhit that shot, didn't you? Didn't play it with enough power.
No, I'm a bit different shot, mate.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know which you're on about. The first shot where he went for the
Sure.
red below the pack.
I just think he chose the wrong red. That red obviously didn't go.
Oh.
Now this will be interesting. Obviously got no choice but to move those reds, so if he's got the pace right with that, that's it's nearly a brilliant shot. I think he's left Ian a big chance. Was he pretty good at these shots?
Free here, it's what colour do you got? What colour would you play for after this red?
I'd try
There's only
and
one
go
red,
for the
actually.
black.
You reckon? I think that other red's covering her in the black from that angle, though. I don't think you could.
I think he
Possibly.
could probably get on the black from there.
Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
I mean, ideally, if he could, to get the black back on his spot. Maybe he couldn't. I noticed with the game, it's so different looking at TV angle to when you're actually down on the ball, trying to line it up. It's weird.
when I was looking at that angle there, I just thought the red was causing too much problems for that black.
I'm still not convinced.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah. Oh, can you see? See, this is it for us. Like, obviously for me, you can see that red into the middle, but when you're looking at the TV, it looks like the blue's actually in the way.
It does, yeah, you're right. I agree. I mean, there's many a time when you're on the headset, as and you say, "Oh, that's unlucky," and then all of a sudden your opponent plays this shot, and they was never unlucky because position was perfect. And then other times you think that they've played a really good shot position, and just fractionally out. It is weird. It's like looking at a different game. Sometimes. Yeah, there was some good snooker played yesterday.
It's a nice little drop in.
Obviously, Logan.
I'm not quite sure what Red he played for there. I'll be
Logan
honest.
playing our newest recruit, Nelly, last night. Good to see a Premier League game actually taking place.
Yeah. Not something we've seen so far yet.
No.
There is a few I know of lined up for the weekend.
Yeah, sure.
We've got you've got Phil playing his first league game on Friday.
Yeah, great.
That's
Good
a great
shot.
shot.
I have to say this looks a reasonably good chance to get a good commanding lead in this frame. Do we know if Phil's streaming on Friday, Matt, or?
No idea yet, mate. I don't think I have asked, I'll be honest.
Always good to see people stream. Nice to have a nose and have a look. And interesting how different players play different ways, and of course, you know, we're watching an ex-professional snooker player at the table here, former world amateur champion, was back on the main tour as recently as 2016. So you're actually watching a proper snooker player, if you like, professional, standard, playing the game, which is great.
Yeah, and a quick rundown for anybody who is watching. The standings for the championship, everyone's played at least one game. Few have played two.
Fantastic.
Currently that stands with Duke at the top with 6 points, Biddy in second with 4, Logan in third with 4, Tony Chico fourth with 3. Fifth is PT Dave.
Can I just say as well, Tony Chico with his 3 points of 3 centuries, it was outstanding effort.
Yeah, unbelievable. Nelly in sixth with 1, and Lee Harding at the bottom currently with 0.
Long way to go. Yeah, you know, 3 centuries on the spin, Tony. Marvellous effort. Good player. Be interesting in the championship. In fact, I think all 3 divisions could be very interesting this season. Ian's starting to compile a good break here. Lovely shot of those reds there. Not really much to do with the cue ball.
Be quite fortunate to not hit into this red as such here, if I'm honest, because you know it looks very tight. You know, if it
Again,
was
it's
straight
that
off that
TV
black
angle.
there,
It could be misleading.
yeah, definitely.
There is another shot to play there, which after he's played his, I'll explain. If need be, is a.
He's gone for the pink.
40 break. Shot.
And what do you think he does from here, then, Andy? He goes for the pink, obviously, but what red do you
I'm not
think
sure.
is?
I'm not sure if he played it for the blue there. If I'm going to be honest, I think no choice with a pink, obviously. Yeah, that angle. Yeah, he's no see on the red. That's a great shot. Yeah. It's been a well-controlled break.
A little flick off the red here. No, nice little stun
No
shot
need.
through. Nice
Yeah.
that.
Choice. Looks perfect. Oh. So your big favourite here now for the frame.
Yeah, great shot again.
balls at a good pace, not whacking them round everywhere, and nice and gentle. Perfect. Now, does he use that red? Does he play into that red loose and hold for that bottom red and free the others? Maybe an option, that angle.
Ooh.
No. Red must go at the top. It must go.
You'd expect it to after playing that shot.
Well, he's played it perfect if it does. This could be another 10 for Ian. Brewing, yeah. Oh yeah,
Great
flies
shot.
in. It is tough because we don't get all the angles to look at, obviously. Yeah, this could be back-to-back centuries.
To play this softly. 72.
Yeah, the pace, the weight has been perfect.
The best is it, you know, he doesn't necessarily need to go into these reds either now. He can just play
No.
above the red on the
That red
right
that he
side
took at
of
the
the
top freed these two up. Yeah, this is good match play. In fairness, you know, very good match play. Excellent break this. Of course, this will mean Ian can't lose the match, but he can still come out with a share of the points if Steve can take this last frame coming up. So the job not quite done yet. Still a great chance, you know, for Steve to get the last frame. Both players unbeaten with 2 points
100%.
apiece.
And again, you know, we've said this about other snooker matches so far this season we've watched or whatever, but Stephen's done nothing wrong, mate. It's just, you know, Ian's had the composure
think-
to take a couple
I still think, for me, it was the wrong red
Yeah.
that he played on. But you make your choices, and he nearly got away with it. You know, he missed the brown obviously because he was more focused on going in the pack, which he did very well, but he didn't get much luck with the split. So he did nearly get away with it. Just Ian's break here is very, very well composed. Excellent shot choices, and you've got to say, back-to-back centuries, superb. This brown will make it break of 101. Fantastic break. Well done. But for Steve now, it's just cases of focus on just trying to get this last frame and then come out with a 2-all draw, and I think he would take that.
Yeah. What Stephen can't afford to do here is lose his head.
Absolutely. His temperament's normally very good.
But yeah, what a clearance it has been from Ian.
Yeah.
You know, he's made a
Very good
105
break.
and he's made a 119 as well.
Now, and we'll be looking to build on that lead by taking this next frame.
He has, but it's
And he goes into the lead, leading 2-1. One final frame to go.
Absolutely. Big frame coming up here. Big frame. Would it be 3-1 to Ian, or would it be 2 apiece? We'll soon find out. I've got to say, it's been a very enjoyable match.
It has, yeah. And it's been played at a pretty much a quite fast
Oh, excellent pace.
pace as well.
Ooh.
Oh, God,
Needs
yeah.
a bit of cover.
Again, I don't know if he's just got away with that with the brown.
I'm gonna have a guess that he may well have, and maybe covered there. Yes, you know, the League One matches I watched yesterday, you know, they were several visit snooker matches, you know, which is absolutely fine. There's still some really good snooker being played. But it wasn't all about one visit snooker. This game has been clinical, this match. Apart from when Ian broke down first frame on the maxi, Steve nipped in and cleared up.
That's unlucky. He went for the
It's a
red.
good try.
Shot not to nothing, and you know, Stephen's got an opportunity to get this red at least.
Yeah. Can't see if we can get back on the black, if I'm going to be honest, because the white is so close.
I think
but I
he
think
plays
he
for the
might be
blue,
trying
yeah.
for an angle on the blue.
Yeah.
What we've got to watch, Matt, is what we've seen lately. Is lots of
Setting
these
off,
splits
yeah.
off the playing off the blue ball for some reason. There's a lot of it off. It's a great part of mine.
Isn't it? It's a very big shot, but you know, Stephen's a
Wow.
very attacking player, so
His back's against the wall a little bit, so he won't shy from it, I can assure you. The only thing that would concern me, literally, is the amount of in-offs recently. I can't believe that's not split more than that.
no, yeah, that's a very, very unfortunate shot there.
Very strange. Not by Steve, by the game. You would think surely more Reds would have... Oh, I don't think that's in.
Oh, it is. It's
Oh,
gone.
what do I know?
But
What a pot that was.
it is. You know, if he can.
He's in no man's land, no, I think, but... It was an excellent pot. Now, is he trying a double? I think he's lining up a safety.
Possibly.
I'm not sure if he played a shot to nothing here, Matt, to be honest.
Yeah. Or maybe just trying to put that black over that pocket, knowing that there's a attempt there. And
I'm sure Steve would tell us
obviously,
later, but I think he's played the double. The reason why I say that is I know Steve from playing him many times that he likes to black on the spot. Now then, what does Ian gonna have a go at this?
he does. Oh,
Oh,
fucking
what a shot.
fantastic.
Fair play. Fair play.
And if he plays this black right, you know, he's already obviously seen himself. There's a loose red straight into the middle.
I have to say that if he plays his next 2 or 3 shots correctly, this could be a match-winning opportunity.
Oh, let's play the brown. Go into the pack here? Surely not. But you know, obviously Ian's going to be playing with a lot of confidence, so
That might be a clever shot, actually, to think. I think he intends to go in the pack, and he'd be unlucky not to be on at least a black, where that is. Particularly with a deep screw inside. Oh. He's gone that route, not the route that we spoke about, and he's missed the red, though.
How's
Wow. was thinking too much of the cue ball there, Matt.
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah, more concentrating. And a
Understandably,
bit like
obviously.
the Steven shot on the Brown when he was going for the pack.
This needs to go.
Oh, that's a fantastic shot.
What a pot that is.
And he'll go for the Brown here, and he'll go back down the table.
Sure. It's a loose red. Yeah, this is clever. I think he's trying to deliberately move the red away from the black spot as well. From a black area. Plus he was on a choice of 2 reds, so that was a clever shot.
The only tight thing here for Steven.
Well, if at some point he can get the black back on his spot, it's now free in both pockets. Is he looking to split the pack? He is.
Ooh, brave shot.
Well, he'd be unlucky not to be on a colour, but there is a rule. You don't do it off a red. That's worked out lovely. Didn't perhaps move as many reds as he would have hoped. Maybe a little bit more tricky than he would have liked. I think he's played for that top red of the pack. Yeah.
At the top, yeah, that's what I
Oh, we know what you meant. It is early in the morning.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
No, you can't avoid the pack here.
That's a great
Needs
shot.
a bit of luck. Needs a bit of luck. Oh, I think you're set off for that, Matt.
It's got, a bit of a difficult pink here, but, the pink goes down, and,
That's a brilliant pot.
Positional shot. Superb.
oh, it's there, great shot again. And, with the way the balls are now, if I'm honest, we still say it's quite early and anything could happen, but it's a great opportunity for Stephen to get 2-2.
And to be fair, Ian made a mistake with the red, but Steve's manufactured this. Wasn't much on when he come back to the table, so just shows the standard.
Ian Preece kicking himself with that red?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I think if he was offered a 2-2 draw at the start, he'd have taken that as well. He knows Steve's a classy player and difficult to beat. But yeah, you could be right, Matt. He could be a bit frustrated because he hasn't really done much wrong this morning at all.
I don't think neither player have. I think it's just come down to that, just that one shot for
the
both.
one frame Steve only broke off.
Yeah.
Ian's played a magnificent red, and the rest is history. So yeah, the standard's been excellent. If this is what the Premier League's all about, God help me. It's a good play. Just feels like
And they've been.
no
Do
miss
you know what?
snooker.
I've got to be honest with you. They've both been aggressive as well. I think
Very
I've only
positive.
seen them both play maybe a couple of safety shots each when needed.
You have to.
But apart from that, fair play to him. And I think a 2-2 draw is respectable for both of you. If that's the way it goes, there's still plenty of time for anything to happen.
Well, should Steve go on to win this frame, you have to say this is some break. 2-1 down, perhaps a bit frustrated with himself with the last frame, the way it panned out and all. And he knows he can't win the match, but he knows that there's a point which could be valuable come the end of the season. There's a point at stake. And I've got to say, he's gone about his business really well this frame. And pounced on an error from Ian.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, he's played that deliberately. Excellent shot. So I think Steve will be over the moon, and I think Ian might be a bit frustrated with this. Fantastic match. Good quality. Good quality snooker. Shot. And as you say, you know, the match seems to have flown by when you consider this is 4th frame. Got 2 centuries so far. This pin can make it a 57 break, so could be treated to another century.
Century. Nice, yeah.
I mean, you can't ask for much more than that, can you? I mean, and in that first frame, it was a 59 break to Ian and a 70 odd for Steve, so is that, you know, it's literally been killer snooker 1 frame. And this is setting the standard, I think, for the rest of the Premier League. 3 centuries, you know, potentially in 4 frames. And 2 genuine maxi attempts as well by Ian.
Yeah,
Not
you're
too
very
shoddy, Matt, is it, for a
unfortunate with
Thursday
that,
morning? Could be shopping.
Yeah.
Could be worse, could be shopping. I don't think we're going to see a century. Good positional shot needed here, Matt. Oh, what do I know? Great shot. Great shot. 72 the break.
In it goes. 73.
Excellent red. This pink will take it up to 79. Yeah, well played, Stephen. He's dug deep this frame. Probably might have been disappointed to be 2-1 down, but he's responded brilliant. Got to be fair. He's taken these well. Very well. I think for me watching this morning, it's just a lesson you can't really miss in the Premier League and expect too many times to come back to the table. So very enjoyable. Could argue and say that this is the way the game should be played. Good positive snooker. Some brilliant breaks. Oh, nice shot. Even now. Precision positioning. Go on, Steve. Finish with a century. That's not the best positional shot. But
This is tough.
what a shame. If we don't get 3 turns here, the match has deserved it, I won't lie. Oh,
that's a great shot.
Stop it.
Oh my god.
That's one for the highlights reel.
That
What
is
a shot.
He was looking for that clip.
I have to say, what a shot. 106 to finish. Fantastic. Well played both.
Yeah, great game to watch both.
Pleasure to
absolutely
commentate on. Well played.
I
Finishes
think
to each.
2-2 is a respectful. Yeah, it's respectable as well.
There we go. That's 9 centuries already in the leagues.